Welcome to the journey of 1,000 mistakes. My name is Guillaume Sauvé, and I can't do this. Why are you here? Why are you wasting your time? Why aren't you doing that important work? Reaching for your goals, striving for your dreams. Why are you listening to me? Watching me? This is such a waste of time. Stop procrastinating. Okay. I'm just kidding. As you can probably tell by this, the theme of this week's challenge was procrastination. The goal was to not procrastinate for 5 days. I totally failed. Because it's impossible not to procrastinate. It's like trying to be perfect. You can't be perfect at every second of every day. Just like you can't be super productive every second of every day. Because if you think about it, pretty much anything that isn't focused work is procrastination. Eating? Yep, procrastination. Watching TV? Yep, procrastination. Even though sometimes you need that mind break. Hang out with friends? Yep, procrastination. Because you could be working instead. Going for a walk? Fresh air? No, procrastination. So because of that, this week's challenge was a complete and total failure. But at the same time, I learned a lot from it. First of all, I learned that I procrastinate way more than I thought. Second of all, I realized that procrastination isn't really such a bad thing. Yes, you should try to get at least a few hours of really intense, focused, productive work during the day. But you also need that downtime to relax, to recuperate, to just enjoy life. Because otherwise, why are you doing all this? Why kill yourself working so hard to achieve your dreams if you can't enjoy the process? I don't know about you, but that's not the type of life I want to live. So, this week's challenge, complete failure, but at the same time, complete success. So I guess it's kind of a drop. But I'm happy I did it because I have more perspective than I did before I started this challenge. Hopefully, it might have helped you too. I don't know. In the past, I had a big problem with procrastination. Now, a big problem in the sense that yes, I did procrastinate, but also because I was so obsessed with trying not to procrastinate. Now, it's really not as bad, but I still felt like it was time to do this challenge just to see how far I'd come. So, yeah, I won't harp too much on this challenge because it's pretty basic. We already covered most of the things we had to do with that. So let's move on to the victories and mistakes log. Now, the 2 mistakes I made this week weren't exactly mistakes per se. They were just realizations I had about my life, about myself. And I realized, oh, okay, by changing that small thing, I can shift my mindset and just be happier, approach life more effectively. And the victory, I won't go too much into detail because I'm going to do another video on that because it's part of my month-long challenge. But basically, every day I do a social interaction challenge. And because of that, it allowed me to do something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And okay, I won't go into too much detail, like I said. It just has to do with dating. I got the first phone number from a girl ever because I'm just not that type of guy. So anyway, we'll talk about that more in the next video. I just wanted to mention it here quickly. All right, mistake number 12. Overall, obviously not mistake number 12 this week. That would be horrible. All right, mistake number 12. I'm not focused on what matters most. I'll explain a little after. I'm just going to explain the solution first, which is I should figure out what will really move me forward and focus on that. Because sometimes I'm so stuck in the moment on checking those boxes on my to-do list that I lose that big picture. And because of that, sometimes I look back at the past week, at the past month, and I'm like, how did I lose so much time? Why did I waste all that time on those useless things? So I feel like I need to brainstorm more, just have that downtime, or aka procrastination time, to just think about that. Just figure out what I want, how I want to accomplish it, how I want to feel. And by being more aware of that, I'm going to be more and better able to apply that in my everyday life. All right, mistake number 13. That was thinking I don't have to be a leader. Because honestly, I don't want to be a leader. It's not something I aspire to become, but more and more I'm realizing I don't really have a choice. Because, okay, I'll give you an example. I recently started a mastermind with a bunch of my friends just to have that group of like-minded people who want to better themselves, who like personal development, are always trying to grow and become better. I'm like, okay, I'll create a Facebook group, and then we can just share resources in that. We'll meet every once in a while, just brainstorm, encourage each other, share our plans, our goals, and everything. It's going to be awesome. But the thing is, so far, I'm the only person who posts in the group. And I just don't want to have it completely reach out and always encourage people to do it. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And honestly, I really don't have a choice. If I want this to work, I'm going to have to do that. Because, for example, tomorrow we're having our first official mastermind. And out of the 11 people in the group so far, only 3 are SVP. I'm like, okay, do I just let it go, not care, and it'll be only 4 of us? Or do I take the time to reach out to every person and ask them, did you get the invite? Are you going to be there? And I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll just do it because I want to maximize this. And by doing that, already 3 more people are coming. So it's just forcing me to realize, you know what? Fine, okay, I don't want to be a leader, but I have to. I've already been leading by example with all these challenges, just trying to become or live as my best self, always striving, always improving, always pushing myself out of my comfort zone. But I also need to lead by encouragement, reaching out to people, supporting them, encouraging them, motivating them. And that's the part I didn't really want to do. But more and more, I'm realizing I got to do it if I want to achieve my dreams, if I want to surround myself with that group of people. Because honestly, if you just wait around and hope for stuff, it never freaking happens. And you just feel so dissatisfied with life, with those around you. You're like, why can't you be more productive? Why can't you become more part of this? But once you're just like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just do the things I have to do, even if I don't enjoy it, and make the best of it. And that's what I'm realizing I have to do now. And because of that, I would like to challenge you. If you've been watching this for a while, have you done a single challenge? If not, or even if you have, just pick one area of your life you want to improve. Let's say health. And then pick a particular challenge for that. Let's say for a week, I won't eat any sweets. And then just do it. It doesn't have to be a hard challenge. Just pick an area, pick a challenge, and do it. That is it. So, you ready? Once the video ends, take a few minutes, brainstorm, come up with an idea, plan it, then do it. That's all you have to do. It's so much easier than you make it out to be. We always find excuses why we shouldn't do stuff instead of just doing it. So stop procrastinating and go do it.